Hey there, YouTube. Just doing a quick little video on my Rider KITT. This is the Hot Wheels 1/18th scale. Uh, I don't know if it's really called the Super Elite, but that's what people are calling it. And basically, there's an Elite, which is the one that they made, 7 years ago. And then there's the Super Elite that came out like a year later with added electronics. And the Elite just has the scanner in the front. This one has, let's just do it. It has lights in the back, lights on the interior and on the bottom console, not on the top. You can't really see, but. And you also got lights in the front. And of course the scanner. That's the only thing that works on the Elite. Everything else is new to the Super Elite. And under here you can see that usually this would be tan, like that.
What shall I do while you're gone?
And it speaks. That's it. It's turning itself off. It says that. And it actually says like two other things too. When it turns itself off, it's random. But what's the other differences? You got the sounds. There's two buttons on the bottom. Starting up.
I am the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, KITT if you prefer. What is it, Michael?
It's really dusty. I gotta clean it off, but I've been working on it so much it's just all fingerprinted up and dusty. I had it sitting around for such a long time, not really paying any attention to it. There's a lot of things I still want to do to it, like a new paint job. I got this for $200 and some odd. It was used. It wasn't, no, maybe it was eBay, but now it's going for like anywhere from
Yes, well, don't you think you should pre-program me in the event you don't return?
See, that's another saying it says. But used, display queen, you're looking at like $1,400 to $1,500 for this. And new in box, never touched, like 18, maybe more. It's like nuts. And that's with like they add on like $70 shipping. So I'm really lucky I got it for cheap, but it needed a lot of work. And as you can see in the background, this has been half my replacement parts. Well, it's been pretty much all my replacement parts. So the rear window I had to take off here. The front hood, my hood had like there's sand underneath the paint. So the hood, the back, the gold wing top here, had to take those off too. And interior was fine. Just had to do all that. So, one other difference between this and this is basically the Elite. See, all it does is you put a couple button cells in here, right down there, and it just runs this front light here, the orange light there. That's all you have. There's no flip around license plate or anything, I don't think. Is it? Oh wait, it does flip around on here, but it doesn't have anything on it. This one has night or an actual license number, but this one doesn't have the secondary sticker. So, no lights back here. Let's see. Nothing on the console or anything. I took it all out anyways, but there's no lights in the console. So, I mean, you're just getting sound and lights on this Elite one. Apparently they stopped making the Hot Wheels die-cast 1/18 scales, just in general. Even the basic ones that are just cars, like Ferraris and stuff, not making them. So these Elites and Super Elites are just skyrocketing in price. And they stopped making them like 5 years ago, as far as the Hot Wheels 1/18 scale. So they're finally really escalating in price. You know, all the nostalgia whores out there like myself finally catching on to what's out there. I didn't know anything about this before I bought it. But it is just awesome. And this is the one feature that I love. I'm going to turn on all the lights and just show it to you. This alone makes it worth it. Not 1800 worth it, but there we go. Turn it all on. Right here. I mean, come on. Let's dance with it. Come on. No. Nostalgia. Right there. And I love how that light is. It's beautiful. Really got to dust this off and clean it. Yeah, there's a lot of paint work I want to do on it. You know, get it just right. I got to learn how to do that though. Taking it apart was scary because, granted, I didn't really know what it was worth at that point, but I didn't want to mess it up because I knew they had stopped making it at that point.
Michael, what shall I do while you're gone?
Maybe it only has 2 sayings. Oh, one other thing I did, since the battery was dead in there and I didn't want to have to charge it like every 15 times that you play it and have the lights on, the battery dies. And with the base, I got it over there, but the base, you can have 3 AAAs up in there and it'll keep recharging it. But I wanted a bigger battery so I could just have it sitting on a table and not have anything else around it. Didn't have to have it on that huge base. So I just ran a couple wires to the back seat and I put a big old 18650 battery up in there. It fits perfectly. Just looks like he has some luggage, you know. Yes, I know, puppy. 1 sec. So that's all I did to it. One of these days I'll paint it up. I'll put magnets in the doors so that it holds really well. This one's a little loosey-goosey. And maybe even find a way to get some better windows because these are cheap as hell. I hate them. But it looks nice just sitting here. So pretty damn happy with it. I just want, you know, I already made it my own by doing all this stuff to it. You know, it's not a store purchase anymore. But I'd like to have these like a better quality. Somebody can 3D print them, I'm sure. I can paint them up, maybe even put like some cell phone glass up in there. Or the same type of stuff as this, because this is cheap plastic. It's not even cheap plastic, it's just real, as you see right there, it's just meh. So one of these days we'll do all that stuff. And I'm just rambling at this point. Anyhow, thought I'd show it off. We'll just do this one more time because we have to. Yes. Awesome.